You, sir.
And those of us who have faced elections and are to face elections undoubtedly found your presentation very instructive, and there are lessons that we will have learned from what happened in the Obama campaign. My concern, however, is whether the approach and the strategy used in the campaign presents any lessons for the administration. You've pointed out that running a campaign is different to running a country. And therefore, since we're here in a OAS forum, my question is, do you see any lessons in terms of the approach to the campaign which the Obama administration can apply in terms of its relationship with the member states of the OAS in an effort to create a more collegial, harmonious relationship between the United States on the one hand and the member states of the OAS on the other, with particular regard, for instance, to Cuba, Haiti, Venezuela, CARICOM as an entity. Do you see lessons there which the Obama administration can use to improve significantly relations with member states of the OAS?
Yeah, I can't speak to this question that specifically, but I can say that the administration is looking to apply these same principles of transparency and authenticity and participation to the different aspects of governing. So whether that means the process of getting 45 million people in our country health insurance for the first time, or delivering our foreign policy and pursuing those objectives. And it's been very interesting coming back to Washington after being in Chicago for the campaign to meet a lot of the people who at the civil service level are involved in executing the governing process. And there are people who, and there are thousands of them, who work in the digital space and technology and trying to leverage these assets into the actual governing and delivering the process. And you meet them in Washington now, and they have a little bit more of a spring in their step, and they have a little bit more confidence because of the way that we ran the campaign, and because of the principles that Barak Obama, but also his staff, are taking into the White House. And so, obviously things move slowly or slower in government than on a campaign that's a breakneck pace. But I've been very encouraged, and it's been an eye-opening experience for me to meet the civil servants and the people who have already been doing so much good work and are looking to take it to the next level in terms of integrating all of this into government. So there are at the State Department and across the agencies very smart folks, both who've been there but who are also coming in with Secretary Clinton and the new team to figure out how all of this stuff applies. So I think it's a good question, and it's one I'll take back with me.
Other questions?